All right, hey, honors chemists, I wanted to help walk you through doing dimensional analysis with some of the select problems from class. So I'm going to do questions 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in this quick video. Question 2, it says I have 8.32 times 10 to the minus second kilogram. Again, don't be alarmed by this 8.32 times 10 to the minus second kilogram. If I plug that into a calculator, I will get 0.0832 as the kilograms. Okay? Now, to do dimensional analysis, I'm going to underline, I always have a unit that I start with. And I'm underlining that for all the problems. And the way that we do dimensional analysis is we always have like a given with its unit, and we end up multiplying by the given unit and the desired unit, what we're looking for. That's the conversion factor that we multiply by. That fraction is a conversion factor. And we look this up somewhere. Look this up or are given it. We have a conversion sheet that we could use, or you might be given it directly in the problem. So for this one, I'm looking for kilograms, and if I look on the sheet, I see that there are 10 to the third grams in 1 kilogram, or 1 kilogram is 10 to the third grams, and I got to figure out where am I putting this? Well, if I started with kilogram, that's going to go on the bottom, and then it looks like I want grams. That's going on top. And so because of that, I have to find a factor that has grams on top and kilograms on the bottom. That's this one right here. And so I'm going to do 10 to the third gram is 1 kilogram, right? I could also see it like this, 10 to the third gram is 1 kilogram, and I could just make sure that the gram sticks with the 10 to the third and the 1 sticks with the kilogram. And then I do this math. I'll do 8.32 times 10 to the minus second times 10 to the third, and I should get 83.2 using a calculator. Right? You could plug that into a calculator and you'll get that answer. I'm going to quickly go through number 5 now. I start with meters. Meters goes on the bottom. It looks like I want micrometers. That's on top. The unit I want goes on top. The unit I have goes on the bottom. If I look on the conversion factor sheet, 10 to the 6 micrometers is 1 meter. If I do my math, I'll get 95.2 micrometers here. All right, then the next one, I have milliliters and liters, which is capital letter L. If I start with milliliters, it goes on the bottom. If I want liters, that goes on top. If I look on the conversion factors, I'll see 10 to the third milliliters is 1 liter. I divide, and I'll get 0.041, I'll do 0, liters is my answer, dividing by 10 to the third. And again, and I'm going to do this with a different color, you multiply by the top, and then you end up dividing by whatever number is on the bottom. A lot of the times 1 is on the bottom. If 1 is not on the bottom, then you're dividing by whatever number it is that's on the bottom. I have grams here in number 7 to start, so grams is going on the bottom. I want milligrams, that's going on top. And it just so happens that 10 to the third milligrams is 1 gram. So this answer is 600. I'll have 6.0 times 10 to the minus first times 10 to the third. That's 600 with a calculator. For number 8, I have centigram. That goes on the bottom. Whatever I have goes on the bottom. I want gram. That's on top. If I look on my conversion factor sheet, I'll see 10 to the second centigrams is 1 gram. If I do this math, I'll get 8.34 times 10 to the minus 11th gram. Using a calculator, I get that answer. And then just a little note with calculator. If I want to plug something like number 8 into a calculator, you should do parentheses 8.34 times 10, and then like the up caret 9, right parentheses, and then you could do divided by left parentheses 10, up caret 2. And then it'll say 8.34, and then it might say like very small, like, and there's like a little 10, and then it'll say -11. If you use a graphing calculator, it'll say 8.34 E minus 11. So just trying to help you if you're using scientific or graphing calculators on how to plug that in. Scientific notation with the 10 to the, you should always use parentheses. And then finally, the last one, if I start with millimeter, that goes on the bottom. Looks like I want meter, that goes on top. 10 to the third millimeters is 1 meter if I look it up on the conversion sheet. If I do this math, I end up with just 5 meters. All right, so this was just a quick run through of doing questions 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Make sure you're able to do the setup for dimensional analysis. Eventually, you'll move on to be able to doing things like 10 through 15 and part 2 that you will eventually do when we are in class. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me in the Remind or via email.